guys, it's me, Glamorous Girl 1111, bringing you a new series I'm going to start calling Trendy Tuesday. This was inspired by something I saw in Life and Style, the August 20th edition. And it's an apricot lid that a bunch of people have been sporting. Here's Keira Knightley, Julianne Hough. So it's basically saying like how this is really in, and what they do is it's mostly fair people who have fair skin. You might want to go a little bit darker if you have darker skin, and people with blue eyes. Keira has brown eyes, so I think this would look flattering on anyone. What the basic thing here is the focus is the eyes. For the lids, you can do whatever you want. Like, you don't have to do what I did, where I did two tones, but I feel like that gives my eyes definition. If you wanted to, you could just put the darker color on, the lighter color on, or you can even use blush. Like, I know a lot of people don't have coral, but you can use blush. I use Benefit Coralista also on my cheeks. I know there are a lot of coral blushes out now that are easier. A lot of these ladies in this photo have really flawless skin and barely like a touch of bronzer and a little highlight. They don't really have like pink cheeks to go with it. And then no liner and just mascara. But if you're a liner girl, you can go ahead and add a thin line of that, or even do a cat eye. But this is a trend that is out. You also want very polished brows. Before I did this video, I did fill in my brows and put on my brow gel. And then also I used a tinted moisturizer and I didn't powder it. That was because I wanted it to be not super matte and just like lively. And then I also used a concealer. To save time in this video, I put all the products below. So if you want to know anything that I used, I'll put it down below. And the voiceover will say a few products, but it won't say everything. So if you would like to know what everything is, go look below. And thank you for watching. Okay, so here you see me applying my depotted Urban Decay eyeshadow potion all over the lid, and sorry about my brother's arm, that's right there, but you just want to prime so that it stays all day, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now I'm taking this little prime time sort of color base, which will be in the color Coral, all over the lid, just so that I have some sort of color base to work with. If you don't have it, you can use white or anything, or just nothing at all. Now taking two Shany Cosmetics pigments, one that's in a lighter color and one that's in a slightly darker color, I'm taking the lightest one on a flat shader brush and spraying that with Fix Plus so that the pigment will stay and I'll have minimum fallout. So I'm just showing you the brush there, spraying it about twice to 3 times, and then putting it into the pigment. I use it on the cap, the pigment off the cap first, and then I dump it in. So you want to get this really close to the lash line, as close as you can, but we're going to use another brush to do that later. Put it all over the lid and then put it into the crease as you're making the round shape that you want. So once you've done that and you feel you've gotten enough pigmentation, you're done with that part. And here you'll see me using this more precise flat shader brush with the same color pigment so that I get it really close to the lash line, since I won't be applying eyeliner in this look. So I'm just going to take that, repeat the same process with the Fix Plus and then into the pigment, and then just really just rub it across the lash line, almost as if it were eyeliner. Okay, so now taking a pencil brush, spray that with Fix Plus and then dip it into the darker pigment, and start in the outer 1/3 of the eyelid and then work your way up into the crease so the darkest color is out on the outer third, and so you don't get a really, really dark crease. And then I'm taking a fluffy blending brush that has nothing on it and just blending that out. I took it a little bit too high, and we'll see that in the video how I fixed that. And then we're taking this shimmery white color into the tear duct, so we highlight that. And then I'm taking this MAC Blanc Type white matte highlighter. We don't want anything with shimmer in it, and using the blending brush to put that underneath the brow bone. And then I didn't really have the finish I wanted, so I took this Benefit glitter shimmer thing and I put that all over the lid and pressed that in and then blended that out with the brush again. And this made it look a little bit more sparkly. And then you see me here just evening it out. You know, makeup is something you have to even out. And then taking the darkest color on the same pencil brush and smudging that underneath the last 1/3 of the eyelid, lower lash line as well. So then just keep blending and blending and adjusting. Then I took this illuminating concealer and I put that underneath the brow bone and tried to bring that crease down a little bit because it was a little bit too high to be a lid look. It was more of a full-on eyeshadow look. So now I'm taking this black eyeliner and lining my top waterline and the outer 1/3 of my waterline, and then I'm smudging that off the rest of the waterline. Then I'm going to curl my eyelashes and apply some black mascara, and then you're pretty much done for the eye look. Now to the rest of the face, I am taking a matte bronzer and a dual fiber blending brush so that I get the least amount of application, and I'm putting that, making a fishy face and putting that not only contouring, but then bringing it up onto the cheeks to get a bronzed and contoured look. Now I'm using Coralista to put that over the cheeks to give sort of a glow, and I also put some high beam on and blended that in everywhere so I was nice and highlighted. And I also used the bronzer on my forehead and along my jawline, and then I used this illuminizing concealer, the MagicLumi, and I rubbed that in with my beauty blender and blended that into the rest of the face and finished that off with translucent powder so that my concealer would stay and wouldn't crease, and then some sprays of Fix Plus and added some chapstick. And now it's time to talk about lips. Okay, so you have a few different options for lips. You can either go coral, which for me is a little too matchy-matchy, but I'm going to incorporate coral into it. You could do a nude, but most people in these photos have like a fresh, nudie, sort of peachy pink. So that's what I'm going to be replicating. For that, I am using this Lancome lipstick color design in Love It, and it's a cream. It's pretty much my lip color. And then to add extra definition, I'm going to be using 25 Toast Maybelline Lip Liner. And then over top of that, I'll be using Bare Minerals lip gloss in Papaya. So it is sort of like a pinky peachy coral. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this series, the idea of the series, and please let me know what other sort of trends you would like to see on the next Trendy Tuesday. I know I won't do them every Tuesday, but I will try and do them every other Tuesday, and I hope you enjoyed this look. Let me know what you think about it, and let me know what I should do for the next Trendy Tuesday. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.